Victoria could scale back its intake of returning travellers and ditch the use of private facilities in a major shake-up of its quarantine program. The state's new quarantine strategy could revert to a humanitarian-only policy, cutting weekly numbers to as low as a few hundred. Dysfunctional centres like the Melbourne Airport Holiday Inn could also be replaced by federal land outside Melbourne. Meanwhile, an infectious diseases expert has blamed the latest outbreak on poor infection control. It took investigators a week to confirm a weak positive test result, allowing dozens of people out in public after being exposed to COVID.
More community cases and more exposure sites listed as authorities struggle to contain the spread.
There have been 2 new locally acquired cases notified to the Department of Health.
The latest infections include a 3-year-old child and a Holiday Inn worker from a separate household. They both attended a function in Coburg on February 6, where 38 people were present.
It is a notable event, and that is now the lead line of our investigation, having dealt with all the other lines of investigation I discussed.
The worker tested negative for the virus before attending the event, but health officials have since revisited that result, and the woman had contracted the disease.
There are rare false positives, there are rare false negatives. We have to accept that that will occur.
There was a notable absence from the press conference.
Why isn't the Premier here today?
The Premier is, like all Victorians, working from home.
Just like Premier Daniel Andrews, the Health Minister refused to answer questions on how the outbreak started.
I refer you to all the comments that were on the record yesterday.
The hard Stage 4 lockdown is due to end at midnight on Wednesday, but health authorities haven't ruled out extending it further.
It's too early to say as yet whether this fantastic effort by all Victorians has got us there.
The lockdown is expected to cost the economy $1 billion. Shattered business owners are demanding compensation from the state government.
But as an industry, we were getting back on our feet, and we do need a bit of compensation. This casualised workforce deserves better from a Labor government that's supposed to be looking after them.
Gabriella Power, Sky News, Melbourne.